After a really long time, we have another ride. यहाँ पे मैं 6 बजे रुका था, 8 मिनट से मैं कैमरा सेटअप कर रहा हूँ. सॉरी. Oh my good lord, what a great weather to ride in. All of my predictions are down the shit cause it is way too sunny. आखिरी के 150 किलोमीटर बाकी हैं. बहुत वाट लग गई. There are 3 takeaways that I wanna share with you.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna way I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that, got me obsessed with.
Alright, hello and welcome back to another video. I'm in the middle of the road, it's a weird place to start a video, but yeah, yes, we're starting here. Now, let's get to the point. After a really long time, we have another ride and there's another prep going on. There are few new things to be added, few old things to be fixed. But right now, it's 8:30 in the morning and pardon my tardiness, the first thing I'm gonna do, which is gonna go ahead and fuel up and well, get some other work done. I'll explain to you as I do those things. Alright, see you on the road. Alright, keep excusing me for the traffic, but मुझे अभी realize हुआ मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले बोला see you on the road. Well, actually I'm not using a GoPro or anything, I'm not even carrying a helmet, which is shitty of me, but petrol pump बहुत पास है यार. But anyways, पेट्रोल भरवा दिया है, कुछ 1085 रुपये का हुआ था, which is like surprising. और मैं 1500 कुछ सोच रहा था at least, but that's fine. एयर भरवा दिया है, 27 on the front, 34 at the back. These are the settings with pillion, but since मैं थोड़ा लंबा जा रहा हूँ, I'll have luggage. I use these tire pressures. Now the next thing I want to do is let me show you real quick. Right, so this is the next thing which I'm gonna do. मैंने recently थोड़ा बाइक ऐसे ही फिक्सिंग के लिए दी थी, थोड़ा बहुत ट्विक्स. वो इधर लेफ्ट साइड में यहाँ पे एलन की है, ये लगता है ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही टाइट कर दिया है. सो व्हाट आई विल हैव टू डू इज़ गेट दैट ओपन बाय द प्रोफेशनल इटसेल्फ. बट मैं अभी क्या सोच रहा हूँ कि ये थोड़ा सा स्टिकर मार के स्क्रैचेस लग गए हैं. आई सी इफ आई कैन गेट न्यू विंडशील्ड. आई नो इट्स वेरी अर्ली, सो मैं लाइक इट्स नॉट इन माई एजेंडा, बट सिंस मैं उसी रास्ते पे हूँ और सामने एक रॉयल एनफील्ड का शोरूम है, आई जस्ट गो एंड चेक इफ दे आर ओपन, एंड इफ दे आर ओपन आई विल सी इफ दिस इज अवेलेबल. राइट, आज है 23 अप्रैल, सैटरडे. आज हम बहुत लंबी राइड के लिए जा रहे हैं, विच इज़ गोइंग टू बी फ्रॉम पुणे टू सोलापुर, देन हैदराबाद. देयर इज़ नॉट अ डेज गैप इन सोलापुर. आई जस्ट फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन इज गोना बी पार्टिंग वेज टू सोलापुर एंड आई विल कंटिन्यू टू हैदराबाद. सुबह 5 बजे निकले थे आज, करीबन 1 घंटा चला लिया है. जैसे कैन सी 6:08 हो गए हैं. यहाँ पे मैं 6 बजे रुका था, 8 मिनट से मैं कैमरा सेटअप कर रहा हूँ. सॉरी. ये राइड कम हो रही है, बकचोदी ज़्यादा हो रही है, बट दैट्स हाउ इट इज़. 42 किलोमीटर चले हैं सिटी एरिया में, अंधेरे में. अभी उजाला हुआ है तो सोचा थोड़ा ब्रेक ले ले एंड पानी पी ले. देयर इज़ नो टी. आई ट्राई टू टेक वेरी लेस ब्रेक, सो यू विल मोस्टली सी मी ऑन द रोड. बट या इट्स गोना बी अ वेरी शॉर्ट ट्रिप. बट मैंने पैक कुत्ते ऐसे किया है, बस मेरे पास कोई स्मॉलर लगेज नहीं था, यही 70 लीटर का था, तो पेल दिया गया है. बट या एनीवेज, सो फार इट इज़ अमेजिंग. 9 घंटे का टाइम बता रहा है, 500 किलोमीटर कुछ और बाकी है. लेट्स ट्राई टू मीट दैट टाइम. 3 बजे पहुंचना चाहिए, 3 बजे से पहले पहुंच गया तो इट्स गोना बी आसाम. सो टाइम कवर करेंगे एंड बकचोदी कम करेंगे. राइट, सी ऑन द रोड. ओ माई गुड लॉर्ड, व्हाट अ ग्रेट वेदर टू राइड इन. मेरे को कोई नहीं बोल सकता है, इट्स द मिडल ऑफ अप्रैल. फॉर्चुनेटली व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग इज़ द सन हैज़ जस्ट रिजन अप, बट देयर क्लाउड्स ऑल ओवर एंड थोड़े बहुत डार्क क्लाउड्स हैं, सो मे बी इट कुड रेन. फॉर्चुनेटली अभी तक क्या हो रहा है कि जहाँ पे भी मैं जा रहा हूँ, इट हैड जस्ट रेन, सो इट्स जस्ट कूल फॉर मी. आई हैवंट गॉटन वेट येट, बट हाँ, गन्ने का ट्रक बीच में बहुत वॉल्यूम. सो एज आई वाज सेइंग, आई हैवंट गॉटन वेट येट, बट आई विल यूज़ दिस टाइम to cover up as much distance as possible, because क्या पता कब गर्मी हो जाए. So not going to record too much. वैसे भी roads अच्छी ही हैं. Solapur Expressway is so far very good. It's been an hour and a half or 2 hours approximately that I've been riding. But yeah, it's been great so far. I'm gonna push and then I'll record later when it is sunny and when we have a different sort of atmosphere, you know, outside of Maharashtra maybe. So I'll see you then. Hello. So welcome back. 3 घंटे हो गए, 3 hours into the ride and I've just covered like 150 kilometers. Not my fault entirely and road तो आप देख ही रहे हो, first class है, not even like one single lane highway. So the issue is mostly the truck traffic और जैसे वो चलाते हैं. It's very tiring. Also other news, I am stopping here right now. I was able to maintain good speed to cover up a little bit of difference, but the reason I'm stopping here right now is for some breakfast. Unfortunately मैं कैश निकालना ही भूल गया. I don't want to stop everywhere and figure out कौन पेमेंट ले रहा है कौन नहीं ले रहा है. So I carry these and I'm gonna have well, both of them are chocolates, so I'll have one of them and have some water. This is a new bag, basically a new backpack. Also अब लंबी राइड की आदतें नहीं रही है, so कुछ होता रहता है. आधे टाइम हेलमेट बांधना भूल जाते हैं या फिर बैग बांधना भूल जाते हैं. But yeah, so far it's going good. Like I said, it's still sunny. There has not been any problem. Temperature wise, so everything is absolutely fine, especially when riding. So इतना फर्क भी नहीं पड़ता. But yeah, it's starting to get sunny. तो वही है कि कवर करना है जितना हो सके. बाकी देखेंगे जब पहुँचेंगे. ओके 11 बज गए हैं. हेलमेट उतारने की हिम्मत नहीं है बिकॉज इफ यू कैन सी ऑल ऑफ माई प्रेडिक्शंस आर डाउन द शिट बिकॉज इट इज़ वे टू सनी. और अब द फटीग स्टार्ट टू सेट इन, द नॉट राइडिंग लॉन्ग स्टार्ट टू सेट इन. लाइक आई सेड 11 बज रहे हैं. डन विद 300 kilometers, almost the same amount to go. So it's gonna be rough from here, but by 4 o'clock hopefully I should reach. Yeah, I mean I don't know if I want to record anymore because it is way too sunny. I just want to ride. Also मैंने gloves निकाल दिए हैं because the leather gloves were just giving me a lot of problems. Like पूरा हाथ was all fucked up. So it's comfortable. The bum is starting to hurt real bad. Yeah, like I said, man, out of practice, you don't do it enough, you're gonna have face these challenges. So I'm just gonna power through. I'll meet you at the hotel. Alright, so in update, आखिरी के 150 किलोमीटर बाकी हैं. बहुत वाट लग गई. If you can see on my face the amount of heat, it's like 38-39 degrees. Feels okay when riding, but धूप अपना काम कर ही देती है. The biggest problem I've had is dehydration. Basically मैं 2 लीटर का वो लेके घूम रहा हूँ. Words, I can't find words. मैं 2 लीटर का हाइड्रेशन पैक लेके घूम रहा हूँ. But still I had to fill it in 3 times. I hope this one takes me all the way to the end. हालत दिखा देता हूँ मैं. ये हेलमेट की हालत है, अभी साफ़ किया है, वरना इधर तो बहुत ज़्यादा गंदगी हो गई थी. लेकिन दिस द अमाउंट ऑफ डस्ट, डर्ट, फिल्थ, ये तो मेरे खुद का काम है. या what you can see, this is ये हालत यार, गोप्रो लगा के ऑनेस्टली गोप्रो लगा के बात बकर करने का मन ही नहीं कर रहा है, बिकॉज लाइक वंस यूर इन द बाइक, यू नो, वंस यू ridden after this long, the whole and soul focus is riding. So after 200-300 kilometers I think I got back in the groove, but then उसके बाद मेरा पानी ख़त्म हो गया and it took me a really long time to find water. So once I replenished on my fluids I was able to stretch again. अभी आखिरी का 150 है. I think I'm gonna go 100 then take a break then do the remaining 50. As the remaining 50 has got to be in the city. So that's about it. Hopefully अब मैं रोड पे फिर नहीं रुकूंगा to make any more videos and we'll directly meet at the hotel. I know I've said this before, this time I mean it. And so we have finally arrived at our hotel at 4:30 to be exact, 4:25. I started at 5 AM and 4:30 बज गए आते आते. Alright, so this is the first meal of the day after the ride. During the ride, as I told you, I just had some couple of protein bars or granola bars, but now I'm gonna have something finally, and then I'll have dinner. On that note, हैदराबाद ट्रिप का पहला लेग ख़त्म हो चुका है, which is पुणे to हैदराबाद. अब हैदराबाद में कुछ घूमना फिरना तो होगा नहीं, तो हैदराबाद में क्या ही दिखाऊंगा. अगर मैं कुछ करता हूँ, बाहर जाता हूँ, मे बी इफ़ आई फील लाइक यू नो समथिंग इज़ वेरी अमेजिंग, आई विल गो अहेड एंड शूट इट. बट दिस इज़ मोस्टली अ राइडिंग वीडियो जिसमें मैंने गोप्रो यूज़ ही नहीं किया है फॉर एक्चुअल माउंटिंग एंड शूटिंग. बट मैं क्या करूँ, लाइक यू डू अंडरस्टैंड वेयर आई एम कमिंग फ्रॉम. इट वॉज सो हॉट, आई वॉज सो टायर्ड आफ्टर सच अ लॉन्ग गैप. आई हैव gone for such a long ride, so I just didn't feel like doing anything. और बीच में just 5-10 मिनट की एनर्जी आती थी तो snippets रिकॉर्ड कर लिए थे. Hopefully this video is obviously not gonna be too long, but judging by how much I talk, it's gonna be a decent length anyways. Alright, hello and welcome back. It's a new day, it's a new ride, it's a new life. Wait, it's the same life for me, but it's a new ride. Nothing spectacular, just going back home from Hyderabad all the way to Pune. This is where I was staying. It's called the High-Tech City. IKEA का बहुत बड़ा सा दुकान है, and I just came out. I didn't want to record inside the mind space that I was at, and wow, they did have a lot of companies and a lot of hotels. But yeah, I don't know if you can hear me clearly or not because I'm already, you know, all geared up. I didn't want to go ahead and, you know, remove everything just to record this. But yeah, hopefully today you'll see me on the road. But garmi hui to fuck off. Chalo, I'll see you later. Okay, so right now, first of all, please excuse my hair. I wear this balaclava, which essentially fucks everything up. That's not the point. The point is 1.5 घंटे की राइड हो चुकी है, very smooth, very nice. And I was thinking कि you know GoPro लगाते हैं, but then there's a huge problem that happened, which is basically my mic is not working. So I recorded like 10-15 minutes, and for some god awful reason I decided to check. And the reason I say god awful is because रुक के check करना पड़ता है, wastage of time. So yeah, I decided to check, and it turns out that either there's a problem with the mic or the adapter or mashallah GoPro itself. So there's that. So I'm not gonna be recording too much of the road, but if you'd really want to see, here is the highway. And when I was doing all of that, in my frustration, I also thought that like, what is the point? What is the point of showing you just the highway on my way back? You know. So it's gonna be a very simple trip back. So I think I'm just gonna put this part at the end of the video and just make it one video, and I'll bid my farewell right now. And if you see this video, obviously I made it safe and I had a decent ride, but there are 3 takeaways that I want to share with you. Number 1, if you for a second think you're not you know fit enough, to ride this long a distance, because it was not too long, but 570 kilometers or something. But I was dead by the end of it, and the next couple of days were like, you know, a little bit, not, I wouldn't say little bit, it was pretty bad. Especially the day I arrived. That day was hell. But वही है कि if you have the fitness levels, if you can ride, go ahead and ride. But I'll still not recommend to ride in this heat, because I think most of the problems I had was because of the heat, and also because of the motorcycle. For some reason, there is just way too much vibrations this time, and you know, my hand is all buzzing even after a very short distance. So that is the takeaway number 1. Okay, so the takeaway number 2 is gonna be hydration. It is very important to carry a hydration pack, bottle, whatever is your means of staying hydrated. Do that. Absolutely do not drink soft drinks, anything sugary, especially anything salty, because it's just gonna go ahead and increase your thirst. It does not quench your thirst ever. So fresh lime soda and all of that is fine, but I would just recommend water. That's all I've been doing. I've been avoiding tea, food, everything. Hence it's like a boring-ish ride, but I mean, it worked for me as much as it could. Okay, so the takeaway number 3 and the final takeaway is going to be your gloves that you're using. Try to use mesh gloves or something with a decent protection, because I had leather gloves and they were really bad, right? So in the heat, I don't know what happened, they were giving me so much trouble, and also like they were very firm. So unka, like I haven't used it in a while, so maybe there was a break-in issue, but I do not know. It was just not worth it. So I've been driving without my gloves. I've gotten sunburn and something, but with the gloves it was just impossible, right? And a bonus tip, don't fucking buy a GoPro. I think there are better machines. It's just giving me a lot of problems lately. So I still have it until it breaks down completely. I'm gonna use it and complain about it. But if you are looking to buy an action cam, there are DJI action cams are much better. Go ahead and use those. So on that note, with the 3 takeaways and 1 bonus tip, I'm gonna bid adieu, and I'm gonna continue my trip back to Pune. And I hope the video turns out nice. If it did, great, you can hit the like. If it didn't, you can hit the dislike. Thank you very much for staying till here. You have a good one. Ciao. Okay, let's just... Alright, Hyderabad leg... Alright, Hyderabad leg ka pehla... Nahin, sorry, wait. Hyderabad trip ka pehla leg. Okay, again. Alright, so on that note, Hyderabad trip ka pehla leg khatam ho chuka hai, which is Pune to Hyderabad. Hyderabad, I'm just here to do some personal shit, but